in this class, we will understand the concept of infinite loops in C programming language. First, we will understand the concept by using the definition. So what does the definition states? An infinite loop is a loop whose controlling condition is always true. If the conditional statement of the loop is always true, so then that loop is going to become an infinite loop. So which means that it has no way to stop on its own and will continue to execute its body forever. So the loop's body is going to execute forever. So those loops are called as infinite loops. So when we experience these infinite loops, usually we experience these infinite loops if your loop body is having, means if your loop condition is having a bug within that loop condition, so then we are going to get into these infinite loops and your program will go into will run infinite amount of times. So this is unintentional way of experiencing the infinite loops, but in real world situations we use these infinite loops intentionally while writing the programs. So we will understand that also by using this example. Now before that, so have you ever experienced these infinite loops in your real world experiences? Yes, we have that experience. For example, if you consider your mobile operating system, once you switch on your mobile phone or your operating system on your desktop, what happens? So that operating system is going to be there on your computer or on your mobile phone forever until you switch off your computer or until you shut down your computer or switch off your mobile phone. That operating system program is going to run infinite amount of time. So that is one of the very good analogy to understand the concept of infinite loop. But in case of programming simple programs, so we use how to create those infinite loops. Intentionally, how can we create those infinite loops is, for example, generally we create infinite loops by using these while loops. And if you give this conditional statement within this while loop, if you give this conditional statement as 1, so what does 1 stands for? Means it is true. Means this loop is going to be an infinite loop because this condition is always going to be true. If the conditional statement happens to be true forever, an infinite loop will get created. Okay, so now we can intentionally create the infinite loops using while loop by using this conditional statement, giving this conditional statement as 1, and by using for loop, if we avoid this conditional statement within the for loop, then the for loop will become an infinite loop. So let's understand how to create intentionally the use of infinite loops within our program. So this program, we are having a character variable. The name of the variable is input, and the printf statement states that if you want to come out of this loop, this program, you have to press Q. The word Q has to be pressed in order to exit this program. Now while 1 means this loop is going to iterate infinite amount of time, and every time it is going to print, we come into this loop, we are going to print this printf statement looping, and then we are going to wait for the user to scan an input. Means a character has to be printed, has to be pressed by the user, and if the value of input is equal to Q, means the character is equal to Q, means the value stored in the input is equal to Q. So I forgot to give these single quotes. If that value is equal to Q, now we have to execute this break statement. So how to come out of the loop? By using the break statement. So if this condition happens to be true, this break part will get executed and we are going to come out of this infinite loop. So this is how we come out of these infinite loops, either by using break statement or by using goto statements. Now we come out of this infinite loop and we are going to print this goodbye. Okay, so this is how intentionally we use infinite loops within these programs, and we will understand this concept as we go on with more examples in our later coming classes. So this is how infinite loops can be created in our programs. So that's it for this class. See you in the next class with another